intro, by the way, Sunker. Guess what I got done today?
What? Just so you know, I made that song in Suno excessively drunk.
No, that's okay. I only had to do a little re-editing of my video, a little bit, so I wasn't too upset about that.
Oh
Just
dear.
re-editing.
Then shit. Okay. Usually,
What?
I make my best Suno songs when I'm blazing. So.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Well, this one, I mean, no, I like the song. We'll find out if the audience likes it as much as they like mine.
They'll say it's gay and you have to change it back.
Well, considering how much they love to torture you, that's probably exactly what they'll say. Because that's normal. They'll be like, this is the dumbest song ever. I can't believe you'll ever let Sunker try to convince you to change. This is stupid.
It sucked all the balls.
All the balls, and not in like the happy $5 sucky Joe all night long way. No, in the like this is bad. This is like the ball torture. Like you accidentally got your balls caught in the ball washer at the local golf course kind of situation.
You people are insane.
Yes, and you willingly hang out with us. So what does that say about you exactly?
That even despite all my cynicism, I'm long-standing, always trying to the bleeding heart to try to make the world and people a better place. Although I know better.
We're your charity case.
Yeah, I'm Jesus hanging out with the prostitutes and the tax collectors. Ooh, look at me.
I'm not Jesus.
I didn't know you were into government.
No,
Oh wait, no, you're the whore. I'm the one in the government.
Oh, what?
Fantastic, no, really? Come on.
If anything, I think it's the other way around.
Shut up. No, in truth, Gryffen made this Suno song that we may be listening to.
Me.
Now she's trying to. I'm loving this too. She's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I hate it like this." Go back to the old one.
Now I'm going to be so mad.
That's how yes, you're gonna see, because it's like before you were super mad at me because I didn't use yours, and now you're gonna hate yours and want me to go back and use the other one.
I was mad because you didn't use the persona. Just like my lyrics suck because I just let Suno do it, but I like curb and make I'm pretty okay at making personas and getting it to do, because I spent 1,000+ crystals on getting a withered voice. I wanted a grisly voice.
Yeah, and we need to hold on to. I do like the voice though. We need to hold on. We need to see if we can keep a hold of that and try it with other things too, because that was one of the biggest problems I had even with mine too, was getting the voice right. Like it kept coming with mine kept coming out with way too much country twang. Like it came out like old country and western twang, and I was like, okay, we really got to cut that out. That was way too deep.
Like that's what I was experiencing when I was first getting it done, and actually when Suno went to version 5, that I was able to get that voice. Oh, hold on, Gryffen. That's the song, guys. I hope you liked it.
That is our new intro song for the rest of eternity until we're done with Firefly.
But when I would have to like tell it to do things like stop making it sound like a pop song. I had to take pop, put it in the cutout filters because it sounded too much like fucking shit you hear on the radio. Like, no. Yeah. I want you to sound like an old man. Sound like an old man, please.
That's like, did you say boy band? Did you say boy band? Is that what you meant?
I said solo singer, grizzled voice. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's like, I mean, yeah, if you just want to do something stupid and you don't actually give a shit about what you turn out at the end, sure, you can just pump some bullshit in there and have it make up whatever and just roll with it, go, yeah, cool, slap on, move on. But if you're actually trying to go for like a specific anything with that stuff, it takes some work, because that thing's like trying to fine tune an old carbureted engine. Like you will spend all day turning and tweaking knobs, all for the sudden at the end of it for everything to go sideways. You have to start all over again. Like it's like the original fuel injection systems. They had a fuel injection system back in like the 1960s, but it was so complicated because it was all mechanical that like you couldn't keep them working. because it was like that. And so it's like, eventually it'll get better and it'll be like, Jarvis from Iron Man, where you can just, throw a couple of things at it. It'll interpret everything you want, everything you say exactly as it is. It's not there yet. Yeah, that's actually probably more accurate, Hassa, especially considering Sunker's tastes.
K-pop got it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to end up being K-pop.
How did you know about my Asian porn collection? No.
Oh dear God. See, I wonder. See,
and
I knew some of them.
No.
I knew some of them deleted links you sent to me while you were hammered led to some weird Rule 34 freaking Reddits. I knew that's what I saw in the notifications. You delete those things too fast.
I do.
Hear that?
Gryffen heard Rule 34 and his ears perked up.
No. Yes, I had the phone call, had to take care of it, muted, walked away, and when I sat down, and Rule 34, what's up? This is what I come back to? Well, this is part of Firefly.
Well, because we talked about
being a good man.
Well, because we were talking about the $1 billion the $1 billion Disney AI investment in ChatGPT and in Sora too. And it's funny because it was like, you guys realize you just gave the internet access to all of your characters in a system that you get like 25 free generations a day. Do you have any idea what we're going to do to those characters? Oh, Sora's got guardrails. You can't do anything too crazy. This is the internet. We thrive on breaking shit and pushing it to its limits. We're going to have some Mickey, Minnie Mouse weird stuff going on out there. Dude, like Reddit is like drooling. They have been dripping they are salivating for January cannot come fast enough for them.
Bro,
they are going to be so excited.
It's not even because for some people, it's not even because they want to. It's to see if they can break it in the first place. It's just like Minnie's stuck in a washing machine and Mickey has to help her out.
I'm refraining from comment.
He's really helping her fill that load.
Well, I actually managed to get around
tumble dry only.
Not porn, but I did manage to go over and get the AI to do something that it's designed not to do, because it has a thing where it wants to avoid like BDSM and shit like that. So it won't show women chained up. You can actually get, at least with the AI system I use, you can't get a girl in like handcuffs. And it's actually very much an impossibility. They will do the rope like different ways. They will do the chain different ways, but they won't have it around the wrists. Way I got around it was I went over and said, this woman is chained to... Oh, I got the picture. And you animate it. Because animation has different...
different guardrails and limitations.
So I went and said, like, this woman's all chained to this cart and the cart is moving. They have her moving with the cart and her hands move. And because of the AI generation, it actually put the chains around her wrist. And I'm like, perfect, got it! Pause!
Well, and one of the ways I found to counteract stuff like that is you collage things. Because what you can do is use an editor and it'll collage, and you can make a collage, and then you ask it to smooth out the edges and fill in the gaps, but keep the structure the same. Now, what you need to do is you need to ask it, whatever your favorite AI is, ask it for the proper wording. So that way you keep all of what you want in the picture. Yeah. And so it'll give you the proper wording and you can refine it. And then and if it doesn't do it right, you can refine the wording again without generating a picture and go from there. And it'll actually help you do that. I had to do that with some of the creations I was doing because I can't get it to do all the details I want it to do and add in all the things I wanted to add in. So I made a collage and it literally looked like something. Remember when you used to cut things out of a magazine and glue them together? That's what it looked like when I was done, but it gave enough structure for the machine to be able to, it gave it the bones it needed to be able to do everything else I wanted and add all the details in. But it has to have something to build on. It's really bad about trying to do anything crazy interesting. But yeah, the collage stuff will fix a lot of those problems. So yeah. Oh dear God. Speaking of collages, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, before we go too far deeper into the R34 Gryffen things that make Gryffen excited and disturbed and pray for all of us even harder. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the newest edition of the Ballad of Drifting Free, the Sunker Maiden Edition. Please judge her harshly, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm scared now. I actually shouldn't have said anything. Damn
My
it.
love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand.
What are you doing? Huh? You can't play that, stupid. It'll get us copyright claimed. Oh.
Like last time.
Here, use this one instead. I have to leave that.
Okay. Take me out where the black don't blink, past the core world lights that stink of ink. We're a ragged crew on a rusted keel, chasing freedom's ghost with a turn of the wheel. No gov, no chain, no stations call, just the dark and the dark for all. Out in the void where the stars don't care, we drift like smoke on the thin cold air. 5 souls bound by a wandering vow to live untaxed and to die right now. Out in the void where the stars don't care. They're sunker, sharp as a blade, judges your worth by the shows you've played. One eye on the screen, one eye on your soul. Trash feed trash, he says, and that's how we roll. She'll quote you a line from a band old reel, then damn your heart if the laugh ain't real. Handy newsman, mic in his fist, broadcast truth through the static mist. Every port, every rock, every moonlit bar, here's the signal hum like a steel guitar. He trades in facts that the core won't print, and the price is blood, but he never flinches a hint. Out in the void where the stars don't care, in the void where the stars don't care. Mrs. Common Nerd sips tea from a cracked old mug, sneers at the drunks while the sitcom shrugs. She'll mock your flash, then quote every frame. Knows a laugh track's fake, but loves it the same. Her scorn's a shield, her comfort's the glow. Hypocrisy's warm in the deep black snow. Gryffen sits wise on the engine's hum, squeals of history under his thumb. He'll weigh your quarrel with a date and a name, then cite a war that ended the same. Out in the void where the stars don't care, out in the void where the stars don't care. Till the bulkheads shake, patching the hole with curses and tape. He swears at the nav, he swears at the fuel, keeps the whole damn ship from playing the fool. His fury's the glue, his panic's the spark. Without his mad roar, we'd all go dark. Out in the void where the stars don't care, we drift like smoke on the thin cold air. 5 misfit hearts on a lawless run, free to the black claims, every last one. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me.
How are we doing tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another wonderful edition of Is It Good? Our Firefly review and watch party, boys and girls. What? What's wrong? What?
Oh.
Never mind. How's everybody doing tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? We're back at it tonight for another wonderful edition of that. We've got Shindig, Season 1, the only season, Episode 4 tonight of Firefly, part of our watch party and review. We've been having a grand old time with, ladies and gentlemen. We were back at it last week, having a very good old time with what was the heist, right? That was what we had last week. It was really a lot of fun. What? Yes, am I wrong? I can see you questioning things.
Again, that's actually was the
bushwhacked.
Bushwhacked. Yes, bushwhacked. We keep doing that. It was bushwhacked. It was train heist, bushwhacked. Sunker had them all confused. And tonight we've got Shindig, which was what we was what Sunker thought we had last week. But she's super excited about this one. Everybody's super excited about this one. Mrs. Commoner will probably be joining us later, trying to get the baby back to sleep. But yes, we are in for a very fun treat. We have a special guest sitting in, of course. We would never replace Handy News. We could never, ever do that. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, returning for a very long time. You can't see her, but she is here. Tiny but fierce. How are you, Jess? How you doing, darling?
I'm doing all right. I'm just like freaking out. You still have the pot gnome behind you. I'm so happy.
Of course I still have my little Nomi. No one, it's not fun to smoke alone. Of course I have my little Nomi. His batteries are dead right now and he doesn't light up. But yes, of course I have my little Nomi back there.
So you're saying he doesn't light up, but he's lit. You can all join us sometimes, okay?
Now I'm very excited to be here because I'm excited to be streaming with you again. I'm excited to see Sunker, and of course, I believe that Firefly was one of the best series ever created. Mm-hmm. So I will always be happy to watch it.
Good. Yeah, I'm super excited. Well, and it's funny too, because like at first it kind of sucked that Handy wasn't going to be able to be here every week. But then at the exact same time, I was like, wait a minute, this can be like Doctor Who. This gives me an opportunity to find people that love this show that would be more than willing to jump in just for an episode and like hang out and do that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And because that's one of the cool parts about that is because this show is obviously this isn't something I'd want to do. Like this isn't Doctor Who where I can do something with people that have never seen it before because of the way classic Who is set up. But with this is something you can't just jump in the middle of an episode. You're going to kind of be like, it'll be kind of be like why they tried to broadcast this and do the second episode. The second episode is the first one. So it's one of the situations where that's one of the nice parts about that is. So you know what, if we will definitely absolutely have you back in one of them situations where Handy can't show up, and we'll keep you on the back burner, and if we need somebody else, we'll call you back. That sounds so horrible.
I wait with bated breath.
There you go. That's the way I like to keep my ladies, so it works out nicely. Wonderful.
If I may make a suggestion, all I'm just going to say is, look, it's just a simple crew transfer.
There you go. It's just a simple crew transfer. That is there you go. Just a crew. Well, it's like what happened with in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when I can't remember what was her name? The aunt.
Aunt
when
Vi.
she got pregnant.
I think.
Yeah, Aunt Vi. And like they let her, and the lady like stayed on the show while she was pregnant, but then she decided to not come back or whatever happened. And so like then like, and there was even a little on the nose joke about it where Will's like, you really sure have changed since you had the baby. So yeah, there you go. I love it. So yeah, it's good to see you, Tiny. I'm glad we were able to work this out because I know you're having fun with our dear Vagabundo over on Sunday nights with his I Swear It's Not Hentai podcast. Then the fact that you're a part of that, I absolutely love that so much. Maybe we'll have to do a crossover, and I'll steal you both. I'll steal you both away for a couple of Sunday nights or something. Because I know Vagabundo likes to show up every once in a while during Doctor Who sometimes too. So yeah. Oh, that's good. But yeah, good to see you, Tiny. Glad everything's going well. Glad you're having fun, and it's always good to have you back here as well. So yeah. And bringing in all of the holiday cheer that you could possibly want this evening, boys and girls, our Christmas Gryffen looking lovely in white with his Santa Claus hat. How are you? I hope that candy cane tastes delicious.
It does, and I plead guilty. I've been gorging on, well, not gorging, but I found a restaurant which supplied it's pretzels, yogurt, your what you could do your covers, but with mint and with a little bit of chocolate M&Ms. All put together. Yeah! As soon as I saw, whoa, which is done, it's like, yeah, this stuff is criminal. Definitely a little Christmassy, definitely a minty, and yeah, very bad for you. I expect the Surgeon General to appear personally and condemn it.
Well, I mean, considering RFK and all his like natural health food, no artificial nothing in your stuff, probably so. Yeah, probably so. But you know what? Enjoy it while it lasts. It's delicious. It's delicious, and that's the best part. Calories during the holidays don't count, right? Those are the Lord's calories. Isn't that how that works, Gryffen? Is that scriptural? I don't know.
Not really, but
no, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Speaking of things that we like to go with, Sunker Maiden, my partner in crime for a lot of these evening streams. How you been?
I might have sent you the wrong one. That ending got fucked. And normally I wouldn't send out a song like that. I may need to resend a song later on in the week. I do very much apologize. Suck my dick.
So that's not even the version Sunker wanted that she got all buttered about. No, that's the screwed up version that I just wasted an hour and a half of my time today editing my original music video to fit the timing of the new song. Actually, it was like 45 minutes.
You bitch! Don't fucking make me feel sad. Ugh. Anywho, I'm sorry. I'll do better next time, but I'm doing okay.
No, I actually really liked it. I thought it was good. So yeah, no, I like when I was putting it together. When I was putting it together, I'm like, because I got to listen to it a bunch of times in order to put it all together and make sure all the timings lined up. But I was like, yeah, I dig it. I'm still not sure if I like it as much as my original, but I could just because I was frustrated having to re-edit my video. But I could dig it. I like it.
It's good beginning, but it gets wonky sometimes when you up the weirdness percentage. It kind of does that sometimes. And
it did feel very like rock and roll during like certain parts. Like I thought it was going to go like metal there for a minute. Like I was good with it.
I'll try to fix it.
Very rockabilly. I enjoyed it. Although, Sunker, if you say that, I'll do better one more time, I mean, come on, you're setting yourself up. Sunker, you gotta do better.
Do better, Sunker.
You got to do better, Sunker. You got to do better, Sunker.
We'll have to have an animation of some weird frizzled girl blowing up stuff and demanding everybody give her stuff. Just saying. You got to do better, though.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that'd be a great one. We've got to. We can definitely make that happen with AI.
Some of the metal.
Some of them. Oh, I don't care. I don't care about that. I just thought it was funny too. So yeah, it's fun to play with all that kind of stuff. It's amazing what you can do, and it's also frustrating to how insane some of it can get when you're trying to get something a certain way, and it's like, it's a maddening thing. Yeah. Anyway. That's all for a while. That's for different stuff and different toys. I could go off on tangents about AI all day. I did a whole video over it today just so I could go off on a tangent for 25, 30 minutes about it all. Because Disney decided to invest $1 billion into Sora too. So guess what? You're going to be able to have all kinds of fun with Mickey and Minnie now.
Well, Disney has done nothing but make good decisions.
I'm just gonna laugh when something goes viral and some people go, "This is the Disney we miss," and it's gonna be some like idiot in his freaking bedroom playing with the free version of Sora 2 and way too much time on his hands, and it ends up being better than anything Disney's done in like the last 10 years, 15 years. So yeah, that's what's really going to end up being funny, what all comes out of this. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat. But as always, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, evening streams are where all the fun happens. During the day, we get all the work done, and at night we can have some fun. So $20 dabs, $5 cart hits. We've got Dancing Sunker. We've got Dancing Babies. We've got Common Nerd doing really bad things with I can't even remember her name now.
The Gryffen of the Kathy.
Yes, the Kathy of the Gryffen. Gryffen indeed on that one. Those are horrifying. But yeah, you know what? To counteract that, we've got horrifying things with Sunker as well. So there's dragons, there's lizards, there's tentacles. It's bad. We torture ourselves for all of your guys' entertainment and fun. And speaking of people that we love to torture, there's Mrs. Common Nerd as well. So all those are all the fun things that we can do.
Torturing y'all think goes on here, but absolutely none of it happens.
Here, you're probably going to want one of those at some point so you can hear everybody else. There you go. But yes, so that's all the fun stuff that we do in the evening, boys and girls. So as obviously we are fundraising, this is a completely and totally fan-funded show and channel and all of that kind of fun stuff. So direct donations are obviously a great way to help out. Well, obviously we're doing subathons during December as well. But, electric bill, children's Christmas presents, all that kind of fun stuff. Direct donations are great for that. But everything helps out. It all goes into the piggy bank and all helps out overall. So we appreciate all of you guys. And especially, I think we're a little over halfway to this on Rumble. We're a little over halfway to the subs we need. I think we're sitting at like 57 right now or on that for the subs on Rumble. So we can get to 100 of those by the end of December. That'll be great. So we'll probably be really hitting those hard next week as well. But we're doing great on that. And I certainly appreciate you guys. And obviously shout out to James for Sunday for really getting us out of that nasty hole we were in because all the deposits have been so short over the last couple of months. So shout out to James Cash. Hope you're having a good time and give Storm big cuddles for all of us. It'll be great and extra treats. But speaking of treats, let's say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat, boys and girls. And as always, a friendly reminder to anybody that might be watching this over on YouTube or catching this on the replay. Join us over on one of our alternative platforms that understand what fair use actually is. This is a review. This is a watch party. But if we play more than 8 seconds of it over there on YouTube, they will smack us around for copyright claims and all of that kind of fun stuff out there. So please, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, join us over on one of those alternative platforms, whether it be Pilled, Rumble, Kick, or any of those other wonderful places out there. So let's say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there. Fantastic, sarcastic, another one of our fine channel members, a member of the Nerd Herd, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, says if Sunker made it, I'll probably hate it even if it's good. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, sarcastic. I kind of figured that's how things were going to go as well. Hassa Hoppo, what's going on, buddy? Another one of our fine channel members says Sunker's a glowy rut-row. Oh yes, Sunker is absolutely a glowy. We should do that. We should do an AI video of Sunker as a Fed. And like the Fed sunglasses and like the whole nine. That would be hilarious.
I don't have Fed sunglasses and I don't have a Hawaiian shirt. That's one atrocity I never put on.
Well, that's what we have the AI for. We could make you look like a Hawaii 5-0 character, and that would be. I mean, we got you looking pretty good as a cowboy, so that worked out pretty nice. So yeah, Sunker.
I'll loan you some of my Hawaiian shirts. Hey, I've got some cool ones. No, really,
I do. I love Hawaiian shirts. I love
some are a lot, but I've got one which is a royal blue. The patterns are it's a dark charcoal gray. So yes, it is quote unquote Hawaiian, but it's almost more like a paisley shirt. A lot of people agree say, "Ooh, that's nice." It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, and there you go, Tiny. Mrs. Common Nerd absolutely loves our little Nomi. Absolutely loves our little Nomi.
Oh, so, I'm so happy.
Yeah, the little Nomi is awesome. We love the little Nomi. He is awesome. Oh, let's see who else we got out there in the chat, because obviously we'll have more people come in throughout the night. This one is kind of a little bit of an earlier stream for some folks on a Thursday and a little later for other people out there as well. So we appreciate that. I've been waiting for Sunker to do better for a while. I feel you, sarcastic. I really do. I really do.
I feel bad about this song right now. I feel so bad. I'm going to be kicking myself for that for like the next, half hour.
That's not what Feds actually look like. I mean, what? Yeah, that's right. Sarcastic knows. And Sight Alpha, I see you over on Pilled. Appreciate you, buddy. Says, how come I'm the only one on the red pill? I fixed that. I pushed it button 2. Thank you for pointing that out, man. I thought this was a Handy week. Should I re-head him? No, Handy is next week. Handy was here last week. He's in every other, so that's why we've got Tiny in here tonight.
Curious.
He is. He's excellent. That's an excellent point. There you go. Pretzels are generally good. Cheese goo, make your own from cheddar. There you go. That's a great idea. All right. Appreciate you, Side Alpha. Good for seeing you, buddy. So yeah, you ain't got to worry about going anywhere. You will be good to go over there, buddy. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out, man. Yeah, we'll have a good time with this. And all right, let's give a quick little review of what everybody thought last week of our episode. And then we'll go ahead and cut off YouTube. I don't know if we've actually, I don't know. I'm not seeing anybody on the Rumble side of the chat. So I don't know if anybody's over there and things aren't just showing up, but Gryffen, go ahead. What did you think of last week's
episode? One of the better episodes. definitely one of the better episodes. A lot of characterization. The tension stays high throughout the world. Really good at effectively reintroducing the Reavers because they were in the original pilot, got snuffed out, but also you brought in more tension with the Alliance. You stressed how important it was to keep River and Simon away from the Alliance. Still without explaining why they want them. Of course, even the captain of that Alliance ship didn't know. And lots of how can I put this? You still imply the tension between the crew. There's still, even Jane, while he's part of the crew, he still has his own goals. I mean, I know that's obvious, but you could tell for the price, he really is willing to cut Mal loose, although it's a very high price. Just saying. And that's all for now.
Excellent. Thank you, Gryffen. Tiny, how much do you remember Bushwhacked very well? I know it's been a while for you, like a lot of other people.
It gets kind of jumbled in my head, which is from which episode. Like, I mean, I know the whole story, but which episode?
So Bushwhacked is the one where oh crap.
They find a derelict ship.
They find a derelict ship and okay, yeah. So I do remember that one.
Yeah, the Reavers. There's Reavers on the ship. This is the one with the Reavers on the ship, and then the Alliance shows up. Yeah, and the Alliance doesn't believe them. They think that they try to accuse them of doing it, and all of that other kind of stuff. And yeah, that's that one.
And the fact that the Reavers can torture someone so badly as to turn them into one of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's how they replicate.
Yeah.
Well, because they don't exactly breed.
No, they don't. So yeah, that's what it was.
Interesting because can I say something
Keep
like
going on.
spoiler-esque or whatever?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, go ahead.
The Reavers were created by a chemical in the air that made everyone else so complacent they were willing to die, made this very, very small percentage of the population.
Those kinds of spoilers.
Really?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought she said something else. I thought she said a Hitler-esque, not spoiler-esque. Yeah, but it's okay. A lot of people have already kind of spoiled that anyway from the Serenity movie anyway. But yeah, and so
it was chemically created in them, and yet they're able to use terror and torture to turn someone. It's just so interesting to me that how that the brain can be changed so many different ways, and you see that in Firefly.
Yes.
Well, in a way, you can go over and think of that more as the chemical in the air was an accelerator for the brain. So, kind of like what happens to a lot of the prey of the Reavers. Thus, you can kind of tell was always in people to begin with, and it was just highlighted.
Well, I mean,
that's a good point.
Lord of the Flies, yes. Humanity has a lot of dark inside of us that the whole point of society and socialization is to have us choose not the dark inside of us.
Plus, also, again, tapping on the quote-unquote spoiler, the Paxilon, 99.9%, the majority of them made a mold, but it's a percentage thing, because even if you notice in this episode of Bushwhacked, Mal points out there's evidence that they were torturing others, and others wouldn't break. There's always the percentage. And they found the one person who was both willing to live, but didn't realize the cost. You're muted.
They can't get just anybody. There are people who don't break. That is absolutely true.
Yeah, and I think, and that's part of the example of it. And it's like the same thing. Like somebody pointed out, like Reaver Stockholm syndrome. Fantastic Sarcastic pointed that out, and that's the same thing too, right? It happens, but it doesn't necessarily happen to everyone in the way that it happens in extreme situations to certain people. So everybody's susceptibility to stuff like that is going to be a little bit different. So it ends up really playing really, really well out for that. Sunker, what do you think of Bushwhack?
I think it had a lot of really great character moments where it started off with everyone working teen tactics and stuff, because that's when they were doing their basketball hoop thing.
Yeah, that episode started out.
Them having a lot of fun and stuff, and I think it really gave that great iconic scene for Firefly where everyone was in the interrogation room.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to see not just people as they present themselves, but you got to see them in their living quarters. You got to see how they were. And it's really great to see the back and forth, and you don't know where one question begins and ends with certain people, like, are you in love with him? Did he ask that question also to an armor or not? That's a big question. And just, I always get a laugh out of Zoe, or she's all closed up and everything, and just like, not give him a fucking inch. And as soon as we go to Wash, it's like, the legs. You can write that down. The legs.
Yes, I remember that. I love that.
And everything up it.
That we're back and her legs meet. That spot right there. I really like that right in there. Yeah.
Yes, but it also shows the freedom of Wash. Well, all the interviews showed a lot, different clips, sides of them. Wash is a free personality. He genuinely is a free personality. It's a good thing.
And I don't think he actually has the same hatred. He doesn't like the Alliance, but he doesn't have the same kind of hatred of the Alliance.
He wasn't a brown. He wasn't a brown coat.
Yeah, he wasn't a brown coat.
He wasn't part of the war. And I mean, he respects Mal, and he respects what his wife went through.
Mm-hmm.
So he's never going to denigrate it. But he's also not going to sit there. He's not going to sit up and sit at attention, because that wasn't his history. That's not his past.
No, he's a taxi driver, for lack of a better word. He's a taxi guy. He's a pilot. It doesn't matter for him, and it's just easier, and it's more his line of work to do smuggling and shit like that versus more up and up jobs.
Yeah, no, and that's a really good point too. And it's funny that way that all of that ends up panning out, because it's
one of the best.
It's just so much fun. It is one of the absolute best episodes, just because of all of those scenes. And what's really funny about that too is that article that we read right beforehand that we went over and kind of tore apart. It literally is that scene of what we obviously watch, knowing Wash, knowing Zoe and his relationship, knowing how he is, how she is. And he's not objectifying her. He's like worshiping,
admiring.
Yes.
She is a goddess to him.
Yes,
exactly. Yes,
he
thank
is
you.
a goddess.
He can't believe how fucking lucky he is to have Zoe. He's like, holy shit, how did I get this fucking bombshell of a woman?
She's amazing.
And actually, the episode we're gonna watch, I think, is one of my favorite scenes with him and that.
Oh yeah, my autumn flower.
Sherry.
No, I have money to buy a sexy dress.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Also, I want to go over and call out that the episode we're going to watch, I believe it was either written by a woman or it had a lot of influence by women. This episode in particular, because if you listen to it with commentary, it has the not female cast. It has the women who worked on it on this episode. So that's who they put on commentary for this one.
I remember that. Yeah.
See, that's awesome. That's awesome. Once again, it's so easy to destroy that idiot's narrative over at CBR. Like it's so easy to do that. Like it takes anybody that's watched this series once all the way through, or even watched just some of the episodes and some of the scenes, if you'd actually seen what this person's referencing, you'd be like, you're an idiot. Mm-hmm. And we had a grand old time depositing that. So
I hated that article so much I purged it from my mind.
I never purge a stupid bish. I always remember.
Stupid.
We have to analyze them and memorize them forever and ever. So if for some reason, like they go out of sight for a while and everybody forgets how stupid they are, as soon as they pop back up, we're like, no, Remember back 5 years ago? You remember this dumb article she wrote? And do not give that woman's opinion the time of day. You shut her down. You shut her down right now.
Amen.
It wasn't because she had a bad take. It would be one thing if she had a bad take, and we can argue about it as nerds. She was arguing from a point of bad faith, and that was the bad part, where you can not agree with any of us regarding Firefly. But if you're just going over and using it to go over and be like, actually, this is all about imperialism and the Confederacy and the patriarchy and women being subjugated, I'm like, you didn't fucking watch this fucking show, bitch.
And that the Reavers were
Native Americans.
Oh,
like,
Indians, the Native Americans. Yeah, that was my favorite. Was the Reavers were Native Americans. Oh yeah!
Wow,
oh,
that is
my
mind. Brain twisting. Wow.
I've said it a million times. The mental gymnastics those people go through to keep any of that shit straight inside of their brain. It's no wonder they all have drug and alcohol addiction problems. Like it really doesn't. I don't know how else you could deal with that.
I stand firm that I mean, we've already been over, but for me, what really is the worst part is, oh, that show made all the women weak. Excuse you! Yeah. Oh, they're all weak. Go look at the article. Go read the article again. It says that. Oh yeah. Well, some of the women do before long. All their agency is taken away. Even Zoe is. She's just objectified by her husband. She has lets. And then of course, Inara. Yeah, and Inara's just a soulless sex object. It's like, are you kidding?
That one was the worst one because she went over and used technicalities to ignore the actual character of the characters. Like Zoe, yeah, she is second to Mal, but she's second to Mal in terms of combat as well as authority. If Mal was gone, it's not Jane that's gonna fucking take over. It's Zoe.
No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone knows it's Zoe. Hell, unless he's got a burn his ass, it's Zoe anyway, because he doesn't really want to make decisions or do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure if you ask Mal who was the best fighter on the fucking ship, he's not going to say himself. He's not going to say Jane. He's going to say Zoe. Everyone else would probably say Zoe, except for Jane, who would have to say himself because he's Jane.
Like the only time
and Jane's ego would not allow any other thing.
The only time he wouldn't say that is post the movie. That's maybe the only time, but that's because of superhuman qualities that are shown there. But also just because the woman was such an idiot, I got so mad because she said Inara was weak. When in the heist movie, it was Inara that fucking kind of saved the day and got Mal out.
Yeah.
When they were being questioned.
Inara's the only reason they can smuggle shit anywhere because she's the only thing that makes them legitimate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. And she, Inara even explains that in the...
I'm sorry, everywhere she goes, she's treated like a fucking visiting queen to some degree. A visiting queen who's going to sleep with somebody, but still a visiting fucking queen.
Which we're going to see in this episode.
Most queens do that too, if you think about it, if you look at history. But
but also knowing that she was so high in the temple and then she left. Like anytime someone tries to act like she's not a layered character, I lose my shit.
Yeah. Dude, Tiny, I didn't fucking know. I didn't know she had a disease. I didn't know she had a terminal disease going out.
It's in the more extended lore.
It's not until it's the expanded lore. It's not in the show.
But it is official though.
But that's how Joss Whedon, that's what he went over and added in a lot with Firefly. He left these little nuggets here, these little hints that he was always going to pay off later.
Yeah.
So, now looking back at it, it's kind of like when you learn about the truth about certain characters. You look back at their performances, that was a clue. That was a hint. This was here.
No, absolutely. There was a lot.
I'm sorry. There has been no one else in modern media who can write actual strong female characters with depth since Joss. No one else seems to be able to fucking know how to do it. I don't care how many starlets he was banging. He could make the fucking stories work. I'm so sick of this shit.
That's because he understood women intimately.
No, I do hold him for that because that's not I don't like it that directors did that. However, I do very much appreciate that it was how skilled he was as a director.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He kicks the shit out of a lot of directors nowadays. Just stop fucking your coworkers, bish. That's all you have to do.
Welcome to Hollywood, Sunker.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like it when directors do that with people in their own shows.
Yeah.
But, because no matter what, there's an out there. But if you think that some of those starlets weren't the ones sneaking into his room,
oh yeah, we were totally fucking Amber Hearding.
Okay.
They were always going over and making themselves available.
What will be good to see you, buddy? And FYI, too, a lot of you's favorite female strong heroine of the 90s only got her job because she was sleeping with the producer. That would be Lucy Lawless and Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh, yeah.
They were initially supposed to hire a native person of New Zealand for that role.
Yep.
But Lucy was sleeping with the producer, so she got the job. Now, given she crushed it, everybody loves her as Xena.
More ways than one.
But that's how she got the job.
How would it have been if she didn't?
We have no idea, and we'll never know. It might have
been more boring because her look was so iconic. It might have been.
Oh, yeah.
It could have been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Yeah, what will be is I've been too the Native American inspiration. I spent too long studying the woke. I don't blame anybody.
Dude, yeah, I got mad when a fucking idiot in California teachers. This is where I get so mad and frustrated when I get bad information. It's just like, man, I have to scrub that from my fucking brain, you bastards. One person went over and said Wizard of Oz. We're like, oh, the flying monkeys. That's actually allegory for the Native Americans. I'm like, how did we get here? How did we get here? I don't think that's what they were for. No. But
no.
Happier things.
Happier things. Firefly, boys and girls. Firefly, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it because holy cow. Yeah, that was insane. Yeah. And this is just once again why we enjoy watching this, because it reminds everybody as to why these people are stupid. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be great. So, but if you're ever on the YouTube side or catching this on the replay, we appreciate all of you all over there, but join us on one of those alternatives out there, because them's the bricks, them's the rules, and more than 8 seconds of this wonderful intro will get us all in trouble. So bye.
Bye.
Here's how it is. Earth got used up.
It's so much better with Mal. I'm sorry, Book.
Some rich and flush with new technologies. Some not so much. Central planets, them has formed the Alliance, waged war to bring everyone under their rule. You idiots tried to fight.
They also changed how the guitar background.
Reynolds, Captain of Serenity. Got a good crew. Fighters, pilot, mechanic.